So we'll wait just a little bit and see if they come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Capella's cap has been good because I've got a couple spots back here that are real thin and they're thickening up, and I had one in the front and it's thickened up.
Oh, so it does work, huh?
It's working, yeah. Takes a while. I mean, I've had it for several months now, and I'm starting to see improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, just once a day for 6 minutes. That's it.
Huh.
Put it on. There's a little timer on it. Automatically goes off in 6 minutes. I mean, I don't even finish a cigarette, and it's done, and I take it off.
I say, what happens if you leave it on longer?
I don't know. Those lasers, I don't know. It might not be a good thing. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. You guys have any immediate questions or concerns? Brady's not making it today. He had to go get an MRI, and his couple times a year he gets a shot in his back, which I know I do that too, and I'm looking to not do that anymore. They're not real pleasant. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? I don't know if he's unmuted. Can you hear us, Anthony?
I can. What's going on?
Cool. Yeah. Hi. So, but anyway, yeah, we can go ahead and start. You know, people pop, and I know there's a few more that wanted to come in. Anyway, does anyone have any urgencies, any, help or question needs right now? I was just saying, Anthony, that Brady isn't making it because he's got to get his MRI and a shot he gets a couple times a year in his back, which, yeah, it's not real pleasant. I do that too. I'm trying to avoid it. But they really help if you have problems with discs or osteoarthritis and things like that in your back. But anyway, so questions, answers.
Well, so I just got like yesterday. So I uploaded for my Bible studies. I post them on the Laboom Squad. YouTube put me on a 90-day, suspended me for 90 days for reading the Bible. I love it. That's the First and Third Amendment rights right there. So I've already called a lawyer. I need $5,000 to sue them for. I'm not talking about small claims either. I'm talking about I want like 9 zeros behind it. We're dealing with Google here. So if I'm going to sue Google, I'm going to sue them for a B, not an M.
That's crazy.
I mean, the thing is, they say that I'm violating their community rights, and it's like, in other words, it has to be material that you have to please everybody. That's sorry. And the thing is, they say that their contract is, you agree to it. No contract is valid if it's against the Constitution.
Yeah,
it's unconstitutional. The contract is null and void.
Have you actually contacted an attorney already?
Yeah, I yesterday I was really upset. He wants $5,000.
Yeah, I don't know if you signed something.
He filed the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it does. When you're talking superior court, constitutional superior court lawsuit, you're suing a company like Google. So which this is pretty basic. It's like, Google's taken a stand on this, and thank you. You're going to because I've got the First and Third Amendment rights that they're breaking on this. There was no swearing. All that's on there is me reading the book of Exodus. I'm just reading straight out of the Bible.
Weird.
Yeah. I went over it 3 times. It's an hour and a half because I read 10 chapters, and each time I do it. That's I mean, since I found out how to use Canva and do these recordings and edit, it's been great. It's I can just say, I just do like a week's worth all in one episode. So yeah, it's like because of that, it's like Google has suspended me for 90 days. It's like, I mean, well, YouTube has, which is Google. So,
Yeah, upload them or anything. Can't use.
well, so what I did, yeah, and what I also did is I just to make sure is I informed Facebook. I asked them if I could. I put the thing on. And they told me. They said we'll get back to you in a few hours and tell you yes or no whether you can post it or not. So 2 hours later, sure enough, they already they posted it on Facebook for me already. They didn't tell me. They just went ahead and put it on.
Well, maybe
they said that I was violating.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
said,
but
okay, well, if
what
Facebook's
happened?
okay with it, then I know it's okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, let us know what happens. That's interesting. So, Chris or Anthony, anybody have anything else related to, our Laboom and what we're learning?
Starting to get into the audio stuff. The iPad, doing iPods. The iTunes. Yeah, I got an iTunes account. I don't have any iTunes devices, but
Yeah, you don't have to set it
I
all
don't
up.
either.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
was
either,
going to try to
Timothy.
get mine completed by today because I know there were questions on SoundCloud and I have not. I am like this close. I've got my, branding resume, blog. Finally, I have enough content in it to go ahead and put it out there and to go ahead and now apply into iTunes.
yeah,
I didn't want to
SoundCloud. That was a
fire
freebie.
until I had at least enough content to start, on my blog.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
So I'm sorry, Chris, what?
Never mind. You can hear me, obviously.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
your audio is
Wait a minute.
weak.
Nobody listens to me.
Chris, you're very low.
Yeah, you got to turn up your audio.
Is that better?
Not
Sound
much.
like you're in the background. It's
No,
I mean, we can hear you, but we have to really listen.
We had this trouble once before.
yeah, it's a little better. Are you using your computer audio?
No.
Well, that's why.
Where is your external microphone?
Right here.
Hold it more close to your mouth.
Hello?
That's
Much
way better.
It's too far away from you, Chris.
Yeah.
Is that better?
A little bit. Okay. So, Chris, how are you coming along with things?
I've sort of gone down a rabbit hole with, well, never mind.
That's all right.
No,
Yeah, it's you probably, yeah, I know you're farther than I am, so.
anyway, I told you that iTunes just approved me, never sent me a message, so I'm on there. I have not applied for Alexa yet because I didn't like the way everybody's stuff was coming through. All of a sudden, there's no scheduling or anything to it, and they'll start playing everybody's stuff over again.
Okay, right. And like I said, yeah, I
So,
haven't.
I don't know if I even want to be on Alexa.
Well, that's the primary one, so I would think we want to. But yeah, I will be shortly here now getting into all that and see if I can help. Anthony,
I mean,
have you played with that? Have you gotten onto Alexa? Have you had any issues?
When I initially was setting it up, one of the issues that I ran into, and I don't know if you guys have covered this, I didn't make last week, but you know how you want to have your your three, for your podcast, for iTunes, and then also Alexa.
Mhm.
I did that, but then once I went to set my Alexa, my skill up, it was the next week, but it was more than 7 days. So when I was trying to submit that content, since nothing new was submitted within 7 days, they won't let me do it. So just to work around that, I ended up I can't remember if I just found some other old content that I repurposed and put up right away. And then after I did that, then I was approved. I can't remember if I must have put up another one rather than taking one down and putting it back up. But that was about the only problem that I ran into there. But I kind of forgot because I know I did it for the US, but I don't think I did it for Canada or any other English speaking countries now that I think about it. And I kind of slipped my mind until the other day. So I'll have to go back and do that. But as far as everything else, I think I have it under control.
So are you finding that with Alexis, you need to take down your old content with Alexis for it to play the new content?
Nope, you just have to, it has to be current. It has to be within 7 days. So basically when you upload to SoundCloud, then it's going to push it to iTunes, and then it also pushes it to Alexa. If you don't have anything within 7 days, they don't consider it new content. So they're not even going to qualify you to put in there. But then what I did with my skills, I did just upload something, got that skill through, and then it was fine. And then the rest of my stuff showed up too, even the stuff that was older than that.
Okay, so what I'm understanding then, most likely when I do my application, I should have something new up there.
Yeah, what I would do is
Or
you're
delete
already,
the others and post them.
yeah, because you already have your iTunes going, you said, right?
No, I only have the podcast, the SoundCloud.
Okay, and so what I would do is I would do, once your iTunes gets approved, well, you'd have to wait for that to get approved, I believe. But then right after that happens, I would submit to Alexa. That way it gives you that 1, 2, 3 days, however long it takes. I can't remember exactly. It was less than a week, but I think it might have been like 3, 4 days. But as long as it's current like that, they'll probably push it through, and then you won't even have to worry about it.
Even though I've put those on SoundCloud weeks ago?
Well, I would probably, because once you submit to iTunes.
Yeah, they're gonna pull all of it over to iTunes.
Yep, and then once it's on iTunes, then that's when I would submit to Alexa, because then when it's on iTunes, it'll be within a week or within that week period.
So
then I think you're fine.
Okay, so so as long as it's current from iTunes while you're submitting to Alexis, you're good. It's not a matter of when you put it on SoundCloud.
There is something else that concerns me. Chris Brogan, who did this a long time ago, has stopped putting stuff on Alexa. And also Gary Vee has no new content. It's all old. He is not adding to it. So are people starting to abandon Alexa?
Good question. Don't know. Could it be that they're going through some changes? And the other thing too, could it be, I'm finding all kinds of issues due to this virus with people, just there's so much people are trying to do online for communication that it could be their systems are possibly holding it all. They're having to restructure some software programs, things of this sort. I mean, that could be part of the issue.
Well, we know Gary Vee is really focused on LinkedIn. Maybe they're just selectively picking where they can get the most content out. I don't know.
I don't either. No, we just have to do the best we can for right now and see what's going on. And I'm sure once Mark is back, he'll probably have a lot of those answers.
Well, I don't think so, because Mark's really new at Alexa also.
Yeah, but he's very good at the internal details of things and what's going on and how to get around them and, all that technical issues.
I was going to say, I've been following Mark. It's like he's definitely active. He's on LinkedIn quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I say, in a wealthy trainer, he's always on that. I mean, you can tell that. I mean, he'll change things while I'm on it, looking at it.
Yeah, he's staying active in that respect. but that's about it. You know, he's trying to do what he's supposed to do,
I
to
think-
not do so much. And I think he's got maybe another week to go.
I think he's kind of just trying to get caught up with everything that he put on hold for us to begin with.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, and if he were to go ahead and, reconnect with all of us, that would be, twice the work on top of everything else yet.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's taking his time, rebuilding his strength, and so I'd give him another week yet.
I told you last week that I would check out Buzzsprout and Podbean. So this is what I found out if you want to know.
Okay.
On Podbean, you can get started for free. However, it only hosts it for 90 days.
That's on a free account.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, it's Buzzsprout that only holds it for 90 days. On Podbean, you can do 5 total hours, so 100 gigabytes monthly.
That's Buzzbean,
Podbean.
Podbean.
Hobby.
And then
Can you take that information? Can you highlight what you're looking at and put it in the chat so I can save it and put it on Word doc?
or I can share my screen and show it to you.
Okay. Just so we have it, recorded here for others. They'd like to see that.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me come back to you. Okay, now I forgot where to share my screen.
Down the bottom, little green box.
Come on. This won't go down so I can see the bottom. Come on, let me go
Do
forward.
you have your screen on full screen?
Now it is.
Is your Zoom on full screen, Chris?
It is now.
Okay. That should be down the bottom, the little green box says share screen.
Yeah, I got that. Then what do I hit? Whiteboard.
And you hit that blue square button in the upper left-hand corner, then the little blue one down the bottom right-hand corner. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So this is Podbean.
Okay.
For $9 a month, billed annually, you can do unlimited.
Okay.
So, and the features of Podbean is it will go to Alexa and other places. Let's see. We'll go to Apple, which is iTunes. Alexa, stop.
Thinkific today is having a 50% off sale. I'm still thinking about upgrading. Everything, all their packages are half off.
For what?
Thinkific, they looked a lot like what you just put on. It's like, it's the one that we're using, that Mark's using for the domain and all that. I can do the same thing. Show you guys when you guys are ready.
Yeah, okay.
I still have it up, I
This is
believe.
for podcast things right now, Timmy. And what was the other one that you had, Chris? Can
The
you?
other one is Buzzsprout.
Buzzsprout.
Okay.
Buzzsprout. Okay, I've heard of them, yeah.
So 2 hours each month, but it's episodes are hosted for 90 days. So what happens to them after that, I have no idea.
Okay.
$12 a month. The other one is $9 if it's done annually.
Okay.
Then you can upload three hours each month.
We need to do something with your microphone.
Got it right here.
It sounds like you're in a tunnel, but
You remember when this did this a few months ago?
no. I can't remember what happened yesterday. You kidding?
Go to your computer audio, Chris. It'll be a lot better.
I don't have audio on here.
Yeah, because you're even do you hear that high pitched whistle now and then too?
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah, I don't know that she is, so
Uh,
don't talk right into it.
Well, you can't hear me otherwise.
Well, I can hear you a little better, but we're still getting that ringtone.
So I moved it again.
Yeah, maybe you need a new microphone.
yep.
So,
So I
okay.
need to unplug it. Anyway, that's the two of them. And you got it on there now.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll check some of those out. Thank you. Great.
This one also goes to Alexa. It goes to all of these.
They just automatically all go to Alexis.
They go to all these.
All these. Oh, wow.
So this is Buzz Sprout.
Do what?
Buzz Sprout.
Your breast sprout.
Oh, Buzzsprout, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. There's Margaret. Okay. All right, cool. Great. Hi, Margaret. Let's see if maybe she's muted. No, I don't see. It did admit her. Unmute. Margaret, you'll have to unmute yourself. I don't see her on here.
She's in the chat too.
She's in the chat. Okay, let's see.
Hi.
Hey, how you
My-
There
doing?
you are.
My internet is not stable today, so I'll just kind of hang out in the background.
Okay. Do you have
That was-
any issues or anything that you need help with?
No, I'm doing my videos every day, so I have 5 now in the last 3 or 4 days, so I'm just trying to build them up.
Okay, have you gotten them onto your do you have a Wix site? Are you using
I haven't got that up yet, so I'm just putting them right now. I'm putting them on YouTube.
Okay,
and-
this is really important for you. Then I was going to say this Wix. It wasn't Thinkific. I'm sorry, it's Wix. Wix is having for the rest of today a 50% off their normal price sale. I'll share the screen and show it to you. I have it up already. Right there.
That's how I got mine. They did that a few months ago too.
Yeah. You see, you
Is
have
it
these
like
three different.
50% off forever then?
Yeah, like this one's $216 instead of 500 and whatever, 500 and 400 and
But
32.
if I get the yearly one, can I renew it at this price or no?
You know what? I'm not positive about that. I guess you'd have to. I didn't read the fine print on it because it gives you an option to go 3 years. It's $6 a month if you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 216. Wow.
Yeah.
Now see, the one that they had originally was the 22 a month. That was $11 a month, and you could buy that yearly.
Yeah. It's well anyway. So I mean, they put this on my email this morning, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm going to because I don't have a. I mean, I have a Wix account. I just don't. I just need to upgrade to the to this level here.
The next level. Yeah. Okay.
This level is pretty good.
Yeah, and there is I think it's called Pro version I'm not sure. That's what I upgraded to.
Yeah, pro version. That's what. Yeah, this is the basic version here.
Right. Okay.
Then they got the VIP version.
VIP version. Maybe that's what I have. I don't know. I upgraded to something. What Mark has, whatever that was.
Well, with the VIP, the only real difference is that you can have an expert talk to you 24/7. I mean, so you can always have somebody guiding you through it.
Yeah.
So,
And you also get, I don't know, there's more options available too in the VIP version.
yeah.
Let's see which one it is I have. Let me pull that up.
So Tim, scroll down a little bit. If it's save 216, what's the final price for 3 years then? Does it say?
Okay, for the 3 years, it would be, well, it says $6 times 36. So let me see, let me do a quick calculation.
If it's 50% off, it must just be
6,
double of 216, right?
6 equals
That's what I did with you.
$216.
Okay.
That's not too bad for 3 years.
No, I don't think so.
No, not at all.
And then what do they charge you for the upgrade to Pro then? Is that another
Oh,
couple-
that would be more. Yeah, because this is I have right now I have the let's see, let's go to this one.
I'm still using WordPress, but I've been just putting all my content there, but I want to get over to Wix too.
Yeah.
Over there.
Oh, there it is right there.
Then you've got extra, like I've got it,
See, here's the
like
packages
to add
right here.
extra
VIP.
apps to my site and everything.
So you got unlimited, pro, and VIP.
Oh, they're all 50% off.
Yeah.
My big challenge is, doesn't really affect you guys, but we've got like a dollar that's worth 60 cents of yours, so.
That sucks.
It does.
Is my microphone any better?
No,
No.
I unplugged it. And then plugged it back in.
So anyways, those are the packages. You'd have to go in the website is
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
the one I got with the 20 gigabyte, the 11. So that's on sale now.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's the premium plan. Okay, that's what I've got.
It's $11 a month instead of $22 a month. And of course, if you get it for 3 years, it's even cheaper.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
So yeah, let me get off
Thank you,
of here.
Timothy.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate it. Okay, all right. So we're not all set with our Wix account. I would recommend you try to get them up to working conditions right now, because in order to enable the entire Octo content field that Mark will be going over with us next, you will need to have your blogs, whether it be Wix or whatever it is you're using, ready to partake in that final step.
Yep.
So this was kind of a blessing in disguise. I'm sorry he collapsed, became exhausted and whatnot. I know we all are concerned about him and love him to
Yeah,
death.
of course. Well, I just see that he's working, so
Yeah.
I know he's working, so that's good.
But we need to be also.
Yeah.
You know, we need to be ready for that final class. So that has been my goal because I had been off for so very long. I know I've got one more video to do, for the webinar jammers. And actually, Richard and I are going to do those together, which would hopefully make them more powerful. And I think that will be really neat. And we have a couple of really, really good products. We have the X39 LifeWave you guys might be interested in addition to the Happy Drink, which is the main one of Mark's. And I know he and I are going to be doing something together on that too. But that X39, what this thing does, it's a little patch you put on, and it actually activates your stem cells and renews and fixes and helps everything in your body. And he and I have both been using that for a couple months now, and I can tell the difference it got me off that cliff that I was hanging on for so long with being so sick. And I started using them, and well, look, I'm alive. I feel so much better. I mean, it's amazing. So between that and the happy drink, it's like world of difference. But anyway, so we've got to do our video on that for our webinar task. Other than that, I've gotten everything caught up pretty much, and right now I just need to get my iTunes completed.
That Wix promotion, it says it's valid only for initial subscriptions purchased during this sale.
Well, have you gotten a subscription, an annual one, or are you paying it monthly?
No. I'm just saying that for you guys that already have one. It doesn't, it says it's valid till May 21st, valid only for initial subscription purchased during this sale.
Yeah, it's like, well, if you already have a Wix account, you can upgrade. It's like that's what they're trying to get me to do. They're trying to get me to go from the basic to the pro.
Oh, so they're offering you the sale on that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, all their packages right now. It's like, what if you don't have a Wix account, get one because it's 50% off. Today.
Yeah.
Right. And your upgrades too. I imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So if
offering
you have
special.
Pro, then only one more upgrade would be VIP, which
Right.
would be about, I think if you get the 3-year plan, it was well, it wasn't 216. That's for the $8 a month one. So it would be probably more like $300.
Yeah. Which isn't bad.
for
Not
the
for
Pro.
3 years. Jeez.
3 years, $300. Yeah, $100 a year. that's VIP. That means it's like you constantly have experts that you can talk to. That's the one thing. None of the other packages have that.
Yeah.
The VI, they call it the VIP service.
Yeah. Wix can be a little confusing when you first start. I know I had a hellacious time, but then once you figure it out, it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's just getting familiar with all their tools, and takes you a day or 3 to go through it and learn it all.
Well, they won't. I've gotten as far as I can on the platform I'm on. That's why they've been trying to get me to upgrade. So now they're doing this sale. So
now's the time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm kind of lagging, but yeah, I got it. I'm going. You know what? I kind of just talked myself into it.
Yeah. So, okay, guys. Well, it seems like, we're all pretty much status quo, know what we have to do. And for those of you who did not get here today, do take this time. I keep stressing this, to get yourself up to date. You have any questions, concerns, you don't know what you're doing, or you're having issues, please, let me know. We'll see what I can do to help you. And we are here, on Wednesdays at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to do any screen sharing or whatnot, or share with the group, please make it, a priority to come, and discuss things with us. And, we'll see what we can work out for you. But meanwhile, now is the time, while Mark is not here, to try to get everything up to snuff, because that next class is going to be how to put all this together so it runs on autopilot. And in order to do that, what Mark will be showing us next, you would need to have everything set up and ready to go. So do your best to do that, even if you only have 2 or 3 pieces of content, for your site. Do that at the very least, get a few things up ready to go so that you can have something ready also for SoundCloud, even if it's only just a couple pieces. Work on just those 2 or 3 things to get all of something in each of the platforms so that you'll be able to manipulate and use your tools as Mark will instruct you to do. And then especially the webinar jammers, get in there, go through the tutorials, because that's kind of a hard thing, but you will need that too. I mean, that's where everything runs 24/7 also off of your webinars. So try to work on that. Let us know if you have any issues or questions, and we'll be here. If you need me direct, just send me an email or whatever, or message me, and I'll see what I can do to help. But anyway, so I guess that will kind of wrap us up for today. Unless anybody has anything else they would like to go over.
Just well, I mean, it's like, again, we gotta wait until Mark comes back. It's like the Boom collaborators. I wanted. He was just about, before this happened, he was just about to have a meeting with us about, And I'm just like, man, if that meeting would have happened, I could move forward up until.
Again, that's our last
Education.
meeting. That is
Yeah.
our last meeting. And there were so many people that were not really up to par, ready for it anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's been a slight blessing to many of us. And I was still so ill and had so much work to do on my Wix. And now I've got at least enough up there to start somewhere and, finish it off when he gets back. So if everyone else can, try to get up to par and ready for that final meeting, that's what we need.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
All right, guys. All right.
Okay.
Well, y'all have a blessed day. I'm here if you need me, and let's do this and have Mark be proud of us.
Yes.
Okay. All right. God bless, guys. We'll see y'all later. All right. Bye.